Goodness sakes. Good morning, everybody. This is Brittany at Big Cat Rescue. My stabilizer's lost its mind this morning. I'm so sorry. I came all the way up front hoping to see Miss Priya here. And she's laying in a horrible location where I am not really able to show her without shooting through multiple layers of wire. But look how pretty she is out there. She's just watching all the feeders come back. Morning! Hey. But for some reason when I zoom, my stabilizer's going crazy. Good morning, Chad. Hi, Deb. Hi, Cheryl. Hi, Austin. You are right, Richard. Tigers are precious animals. I don't know if the rest of you saw the horrible news from yesterday at the Naples Zoo, but that is just terrible. It is so, so sad that a human was selfishly wanting to touch and feed one of these big cats, and that big cat did what came natural to it, and of course severely injured the person and then was shot dead. It's just horrible. And unfortunately, these kinds of stories are daily all over the world. That's why these guys do not belong in cages. They are not pets. So it was a very sad, sad morning to wake up to that news. Hey, Barbara. Hey, Melissa. Hey, Dawn. Yep, this is Princess Priya. She's on the move now. Morning, Barbie. Hi, Kathy. Now, I wonder. Okay, so she's gonna pick another new place to lay. Maybe this one will be better to see her. Lots of grooming going on this morning. Hi, honey. A few less layers of wire laying in front of her log. Hi, Marcy. Hey, Sherry. Thank you very much for sharing this. I really appreciate everybody who shares these lives and tags each other to alert everybody that we are live here at Big Cat Rescue. This is going to be my last live of 2021. I won't be here tomorrow when we do the exam for Autumn and Kricket, but I'm gonna ask the Afton or Lauren or Jamie, make sure that the Explore cameras are on. And hopefully they'll grab some pictures and can send Deb and I some information so that we can make sure you guys are up to date about their exams and everything that means. You guys see that tree behind, not the log that she's laying in front of, but the tree that's still on the ground. See all of her scratching. Hi, pretty girl. That is a picture-perfect place for you to be. Of course I don't have my good camera. I know. I actually have, I think Priya might be the tiger I have the absolute fewest photographs of. And that's only because she does this. She comes right over. You get too close, Mama. You get way too close and it makes it very difficult to get good photos. I know. She has one of the prettiest enclosures. She's such a pretty and unique tiger, and for some reason she just does not allow me to get photos of her. I'm going to try harder in 2022 to get more pictures of Priya. There's a resolution. Been struggling with that this year. I'm still in a weird frame of mind, tired. Usually I'm really motivated at the end of a year and beginning of a new year. This year I'm just kind of tweaking my vision board. I think just self-care is going to have to take the forefront of what I do for next year. What about you guys? Who all's making resolutions? Who's getting motivated? which one of you guys are helping us rescue those 11 tigers in Thailand and get them to a reputable sanctuary in Thailand. You can find out all that information and you can donate and check all that out on our website, bigcatrescue.org/11tigers. All right, well, there she went. It's one of those things that if she wants to be around me, she can be, and if she doesn't, she has a whole acre and a half to get away from me. Alright, let's go see her neighbor. So I should be back Sunday for a walkabout. Sadly, I don't have any plans to start back up my feeding tours and keeper tours because unfortunately we just are getting more and more short-handed on Sundays, and that was already the problem to begin with, not having the keeper guides. Morning! And so what I think I might get approval for, we'll ask, is since Deb bought me that amazing tripod, what I'm thinking about doing is doing my own version of a keeper tour on Sundays. It would be a little bit later because it'd have to be after breakfast. Hi, honey. This is Dutchess. Wow, wow, wow. Tell them about it. So what I could do is pre-make some enrichment and literally follow myself around with a tripod. And because I can't be physically filming when I hand these cats any kind of treats or toys or anything like that. So I'm thinking if I put you guys on a tripod and I've pre-made a bunch of enrichment, I can hand that out and then pick my camera up and get a closer view of the cat if they enjoy it. Oh goodness! I can also tell you that effective last night, our incredible enrichment committee, which is run by Babs, a master keeper, and Lauren Grant, a master keeper coordinator, and Rebecca, a master keeper. They are on the committee for enrichment. And they made sure, along with all of our amazing volunteers that go to enrichment, there's too many to name, but just to name a few from last night's post was Bethany and Sarah D and Honey and Julie. And I know there's so many others that go all throughout the year to make all these incredible things for the cats. I think right now they're gonna start shifting gears and making the enrichment for us to choose the big game winner in February. Dutchess is now the new cat that is doing that, choosing the winner of the big game. But anyway, last night they wrapped up the January cat enrichment list. So it's going to be a combination. They did some really amazing 80s themed enrichment. So think Mario, yes, think Mario, think MTV, think all things 80s. Oh my goodness. Think Pac-Man. All of those types of things. And they made some really, really cool enrichment. And it's been just hanging out in the barn for a while. So I decided, hey, why don't we treat the new year like an 80s flashback and get this stuff handed out. So Afton went for it, and we're gonna start handing that out soon. And they're all going to January birthday cats, but there was still quite a few. We have 22 cats that we're celebrating. All right, lady, I'm gonna go. That's a horrible location. I can't film you right there. She's just like, let me out in the open air. So they went ahead and made sure that all the other cats that were on the birthday list for January are also getting something special. Let me see if I can get out of this area of the sanctuary. I see everybody complaining that it's lagging, and usually it's like a dead zone over here when it comes to Wi-Fi, so, or internet, or cell service. So let's go somewhere else. So that's very, very exciting. We're gonna be celebrating them oldest to youngest. I'm gonna do my best each week to try to show the cats that we are celebrating that week, as well as I doubt we'll hand out enrichment every single day because a lot of it's really big and so it takes a while to get it into the enclosures. So we might hand out like 5 to 6 cats in a day, once a week or something like that. And I will try very hard to make sure that you guys, oh, there's Mrs. on her barrel again. That is so silly, she loves doing that. Hi, Miss. So that will be very fun for January. We're gonna have pretty much weekly enrichment handouts to celebrate all of our kitties. Jinx will be our first cat that we'll be celebrating, as he is technically gonna be the second oldest cat on property. Running Bear is our oldest cat on property, but Running Bear actually has a birth date that we know. So he's not part of the January 1st birthday cats because we actually know when he was born, but he's our oldest. Jinx will be number 2 and Serval will be number 3. Hi! You're not on that list. We know your birthday too. Basically what happens with our January birthdays is, you know, when we rescue these cats, they've usually come from an illegal pet trade. You know, the breeders and the dealers are lying about all the information, how old they really are and what they even are. And so by the time they get rescued to a sanctuary, it's a guessing game as to potentially how old the cat is and where they came from. So with that being said, this is Beecher. He's a hybrid. He's a Savannah cat. Yeah, so he was bred and purchased as a pet and then given up on several years into him being a terrible pet. So he got to come here, but is Mrs. yelling at you? She's like, let me at him, let me at him. Let me at him. So we will be making almost daily posts. I basically gave each of the 22 cats their own special day in January where we will post all about them all day long on Facebook, on Instagram, hopefully in the Big Cat Rescue group, Facebook group, and we will be handing out all the special enrichment. Miss, why are you being sass pants? Oh my goodness. Why are you being such a sass pants? I do quickly want to make another shout out that today is the last full day for our current eBay auction. It'll be ending tomorrow at 10 a.m. and I'm just so excited to see, you know, our final auction of the year go for so much money, because that's a really nice boost for the end of the year for the cats. I do want to make sure everybody that is bidding on it has full disclosure. I've already been emailing the people that I can find that are bidding on it. For some reason, eBay took an old template and it stuck in old photos on this new auction. And it doesn't allow me to edit it. I can't even add a disclaimer in the description. But for some reason, one of our very, very first auctions ever, which was a Nikita lion paw print with a photo of her and a cage sign for her, is showing up on this paw print painting for some reason. And I'm absolutely devastated. I'm like, go figure, our very last auction of the year has a hiccup. Thank you, technology. So I can't edit or delete it. I can't even officially put on the post that that is not part of it. The auction itself is just the large pour painting that has 30 paw prints on it. Nikita is one of those paw prints. But if you see the pictures of a separate paw print and a separate photo, that is not part of it. And I'm so sorry if that's causing confusion. I reached out to our highest bidder right now and haven't heard back, so I'm hoping it's not a big deal. But I was like, what the heck? What the heck? And you guys will want to make sure you sign up for the eBay auctions if you haven't already. I will be getting back into the smaller auctions that we have. I've got 32 different paw prints ready to go, and Gail brought me a giant box of many other things from her that are many of our past cats. So that will be even more different auctions. So please, if you at least just want to see what's coming next, if you go sign up for the auctions, you can do that at bigcatrescue.org/auction. Hi, sir. Come here. Come here. It's not grass, it's a stabilizer. We have something eating something up in that tree very noisily. So it's a very gloomy day, very foggy, but as long as it doesn't rain, my sweet little Dasher, the cottontail rehab rabbit that came in a couple of weeks ago, he will be having freedom by the end of the day. So I have spent the past 3 days scoping out different areas where I think I can place his crate, and then I'm just supposed to open the door and clear out and let nature take its course. Hopefully he will find lots of yummy flowers. He's finally to the point where, I mean, he'll still eat the romaine or the carrots or the apple that I put in there with him, but for the most part, he is just straight up chowing down on grass and flowers that I'm sure I look like a lunatic. Every morning and every evening, I'm just wandering around the property picking flowers and grass and taking it into him. Hi, Mr. Loki. Where are you going, sir? You just hanging out in your lockout drinking water? Look at that raccoon tail. Look at that raccoon tail. So, of course, I'm sad, but I'm also very happy. I'm happy that even though somebody wrongfully took him from his nest, that he's still going to have his birthright of going free. He would have been leaving the nest naturally within the next week or two, or I'm sorry, was going to leave from the week or two that he was brought to us. It got very cold and rainy and yucky here for a few days, so we kept him here. And until he started eating really reliably, it was just a matter of giving him time to adjust and learn to hop, because he was not super graceful when he first got here. Hi, sir. He's like, speaking of hop, I can hop. Hi, Lokesters. I love how slow he walks. He's like, if I walk really slow, she might not see me. So yeah, it's bittersweet. Gail texted me first thing this morning because last weekend Gail took care of him on my 2 days off, Fridays and Saturdays. And she's like, I'm just checking in. Do I need to take care of Dasher this weekend? And I sent her a bunch of cry face emojis, and I was like, no. I'm like, unless I find out the weather's just going to be horrible later, or that Victor's not done mowing in a certain area, then he's going to go free. And she was like, oh, okay. You're being very sneaky today. So sneakies. So Loki is also a hybrid. You can see he looks similar yet very, very different from Beecher. These horrible hybrid breeding schemes are people that, you know, love to breed wild cats, usually Servals, to domestic cats. Oh, look how cute he is. I can't leave him. He's so cute. You're so darn cute. And their hopes is that they will come out really exotic looking, but they'll be more manageable and tame like a domestic house cat, which I don't know about you guys, but my cat still randomly attacks us, clawing, biting, just randomly. You pet her too long, you stare at her too long, stuff like that. So the fact that these cats actually have wildcat blood says a lot about why they're not going to be a good pet in the long run. They can be very aggressive, they can be very possessive of 1 to 2 people in a house. So in Loki's situation, he's got some wild looking aspects. He's got ear flashes, he's got a striped tail, he's got those spots on him. But he definitely looks more like a house cat compared to Beecher. So, poor Ariel. Ariel has housekeeping right now and platform repair. So her favorite spot to be, she's currently locked out of. So she has a pole there, keeping anybody from opening that door so that they can work on this platform. You can see they've already raked and everything. I wonder if we'll actually get a view of her in this den. Oh, I see some eyes. Hi, Ariel. There's an Ariel. It's a horrible photo, but there you are. Hi, sweetheart. It's for good stuff, okay? They're just fixing you up. Housekeeping has to come occasionally so that everything's refreshed. Right? Good job. Good job, lady. So we're not moving cats today, but that should be the plan by next Thursday, I believe. We'll give them some more time to do some of these cage changes, things that they're planning to do. I saw Jamie and Victor out here looking at all of the empty enclosures that are in and around the small cat areas, so I have a feeling they're coming up with some kind of plan. I mentioned yesterday that Flint and Nabisco were digging to the other side of the world. It was right here. So we actually pulled out part of the stump that they were digging, and it took a lot of dirt to fill it all back in, but it's filled in now. So where are those naughty boys? I think they're still separated for feeding. There he is. Hi, Biscuit. You never told me what it is you guys were digging for. What were you digging for? This is Nabisco, Bobcat. Hi. Very sorry if I ruined the game you guys were playing. Hi, sweet boy. Hi, sweet boy. Yeah, and so it's a big reason why I don't, when I hear that something might be happening, I don't always mention it, because things change so quickly. I mean, several months ago, the plan was to move Moses and Bailey over to the enclosure that Pharaoh used to be in. And then Frankie was gonna go in the enclosure where Moses and Bailey are, and then Gilligan was gonna get all of that area, his own, plus what Frankie has. And I can definitely tell you that those plans seem to have changed. Hi, cutie. So it's just a matter of waiting to see. They also did some platform work, I noticed, in the enclosure where Breezy Bobcat used to be. So I am curious, just like this boy, I'm curious to see what happens. Basically making all of my home tours totally irrelevant, but they do still give you at least a nice idea of the sizes of the enclosures here. So I guess they're not totally worthless, but I will say that eventually not a lot of the same cats are going to be in those enclosures. Many of them are going to be connected and have tunnels connecting them to others, so we can just expand, try to get as much room for each cat that's here. We have 44 permanent residents right now, trying to give them all as much space as possible. Hi, Floofy. What are you doing? Hi, Floofy girl. Small's in her princess tower. Hi, sweetheart. Look at that dangly foot. Look at that dangly foot. Look at that dangly foot. Oh my. Somebody's truck backfired. Hi, pretty. Hi, pretty. What you doing up there? You very sad I'm not gonna see you on New Year's. First time ever, I just have that day off naturally and I'm just gonna utilize it. Oh, baby. Don't worry, there will be many other people here for you. Many other people here for you. Another verbal update from yesterday. You guys saw where I had to cut the live at the end because I turned around and Max Bobcat had a giant black racer snake in his mouth. And it was still alive because it was definitely trying to bite his paw. And had I had a better stomach for it, I probably could have shown you guys because it didn't faze him at all. They've got such thick fur and skin. This is a Flintster. Hi, Bob. Oh, honeys. And it took me, I guess Afton was on a phone call when I called her to come over, and so I had to call a few more times, and then I got the cleaners in that section to come over, and we got the snake away from him by offering him his favorite snack that he doesn't really get very often, which is chicks. It had to be something equivalent and equally as fun. So we were able to pull it out and then take it to another area of the sanctuary and let it go. So hopefully it's okay, but Max definitely got it. There's a Kewlona up there. I agree. Why did it have to be a snake? I love squirrels, but like I would have preferred to have found that instead. Like, ugh, it was terrible. Plus it was still moving, so I was like, oh, okay, nope. Certainly can't do it with a stabilizer in my hand. Hi! So cute! He said you can let me over with my friend now. I wish I could, guys. I'm not your cleaner today, though. So everything was fine. Max is totally fine. I don't know about the snake, but he got put far, far away from the enclosure, so. What's that sneaky friend doing? What's that sneaky friend doing? You can tell everybody's just wrapping up their morning routine. They have full bellies, ready for sleep, especially on a gloomy day. I'm sure it'll get sunnier later maybe, but I don't know. Tampa does have a rain chance today, so we will see. See where there's a Gilligan maybe. I think I'm gonna go get back on my cart and we will go see what some of my boys are doing, see what Jinx and Cyrus are doing, and then we'll probably call this the end, my last live of the year. Hi! What's that cutie pie doing? Hi, Gilligan. like, nope. Too many people are over next door and he's thinking it's suspicious. It's like as soon as that cart went by, he was like, no, I don't trust it. All right, let me go back up here to the cart. Oh no, Summer is a rehab bobcat. She is out in the rehab area and we don't linger and we don't talk around her and we don't do a lot of filming or photoing. Good morning. Maybe like a quick snap or something like that when you're actually out there on your rehab day, but you don't go out and continue to linger on a day that it's not your rehab day. So Summer is still out in rehab. And if you guys didn't see Jamie's update, she opened the door for Summer to have to the big section. So I'm sure that Christine has been trying to get snaps for her Bobcat update and Suzanne maybe some videos. I'm sure Summer's mind is blown. Somebody must have used my stick for some reason. I have an operant stick that I keep on my cart and it's not usually there, so I think somebody might have used it. For Autumn and Cricket's exams. Actually, let's stop and say hi to Cricket for tomorrow. I don't have an ETA on that. That's another reason why I reached out and I was sort of like, should I switch my day off and come in on Friday instead of today? And there was no real ETA, and instead of messing with my schedule and my pets at home, and Mark and I have a routine for every New Year's Eve where we have a specific dinner reservation, and I was just like, okay, if there's not an official plan, then I guess I'll let the Explore cameras do their thing. Well, there's a Ginger. I don't have a Cricket, but there's a Ginger. Ginger never is in one spot. Hi, honey. This is Miss Ginger Cat. Are you slow blinking me? Oh, honey. I actually found her in this spot the other day and got some still photos for the first time in a long time of Ginger. Sweet girl. That is definitely your after breakfast full belly spot. After breakfast full belly spot. I totally agree, Chris. Suzanne's talents for video clips, the gifts she's been making, and definitely her titles and taglines typically make my day every day that I see one. I don't usually get sucked into the rabbit hole of the Facebook group, but sometimes I do, and when I catch some of that stuff, it is amazing. It always cheers me up. So funny. It's a very sleepy Ginger. Where's Miss Cricks at? Yeah, Hutch found a new spot that he likes to lay too, and it's so cute because like he uses the roots as like a pillow. So for some reason, the Servals are changing it up. I guess new year, new sleep spot. What a cutie pie. What a cutie pie. Don't want to bother her too much. That was a gift right there. She doesn't ever usually tolerate me for that long. Alright, let's see this Cricks. Where is this Cricks at? Right in front of me. I don't want to scare you.
I don't want to scare that girl. Hi, honey. Hi, sweet lady. I'm gonna get those toenails trimmed tomorrow and get you all checked out. Yeah, get you all checked out. I'm gonna be thinking about you all day. I know you'll be a good girl. It'll be really interesting to also see Autumn's updated x-rays and Cricket's x-rays. See if we can tell why her limp is getting a little bit worse. Of course, she's getting older and she already has a ton of deformities due to the way she was born and raised, but yep, get you all cleaned up. Make sure you don't have any mats. All new trims. She's like, that's cool, you can go now. You can go now. Just wanted to give you some love. Of course, she doesn't really have any mats because luckily she actually does let me groom her. Yes, we are all very hopeful that Autumn will get to go outside. Look at her, she's still laying there. That is so silly. Autumn is currently our last rehab Bobcat that's living in the rehab hospital. And she is a maniac, so we're all very hopeful. I don't know what the plan for her is though, as far as which enclosure she'll go in, because sadly, we're still having so many issues with the cameras and the Wi-Fi out there. I assume because she's kind of a glass doll, the same way that Flint was, that we're gonna want to keep an eye on it. But I don't know. I'm not sure. We have 4 main runs that we use. Summer's in cage 1, Kahira and Birdie's in cage 2, Malaya's in cage 3. Don't know if they're thinking about having Autumn and Summer share some space or be neighbors and see how they react to each other. I mean, Autumn's definitely bigger than Summer, but Summer is at least a lot stronger now. Her agility skills are on point. That cat can definitely jump on top of the dens or the swings. I've seen her on the highest swing possible. So that's, I don't know. I don't know what Jamie's thinking. That has not been shared with me, so we'll see. This is all speculation. We're gonna see our last couple of cats. Got a big day ahead with Dasher's release and plan to take my 2 days off and then I'll be back on Sunday. Hi, mister. Hi. What you doing? Are you our first birthday boy of January? Are you our first birthday boy? I'm sorry I won't be here officially the day of, but I'll see you the next day. I know, I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. It's a Saturday though, so you will have lots of people that are gonna spoil you. Yeah, birthday boy. Always gotta chew on something. Always gotta be chewing on something. So this is Jinx. Jinx is our black leopard. You can actually see his leopard spots pretty well on his legs and his belly right now. His whole body's actually that reddish color with the spots, but it's all about the perfect lighting. It's all about the perfect lighting. No, that's a root that's in the ground. That's just a root in the ground. You have to actually get up and go find a stick if you want to chew on that. Yeah, you'd have to.
No, don't do that. That's a root in the ground, Zooey. Oh, my love. We love you so much. Gonna be 23 years old? How is that even possible? How is that even possible? He's still such a kitten. You're still such a kitten. So playful. So yep, starting January 1st, every single day on Instagram, I will be posting all about the birthday cat of the day. We will, of course, also have the fundraiser posts at 8 a.m. each day on Facebook, and then product posts where I'll point out that if you love that cat of the day, that you would be able to purchase all kinds of merchandise with that cat. And that's another way that you guys can support the cats, but also buy something cool for yourself. Thanks, sir. Love you. I love you. Yeah, thank you. You are simply amazing. So amazing. Best boy ever. Best boy ever. You gonna get another white whisker for your birthday? When he first arrived, all of his whiskers were more of a reddish color. And now they're turning white. You have two very white ones on this side. I think the one on your cheek on the other side might be going white. I think so. I think so. I knew you were gonna find a stick. I knew it. You're providing a lot of really good screenshots today, sir. You and your stick. You and your stick. You're so cute. He also has some very white paws. That started getting more and more white a couple of years ago. You want to show everyone your belly? Show everyone that belly? No. No. Show everyone that belly? I know, you're watching the stabilizer. I don't like it that much. I don't like how we've honed in on that. You can't have it. You can't have it. You can't. Keep those paws to yourself. You keep those paws to yourself. I see you plotting. You're plotting. I know. You're a very smart boy. Very dangerous. Very dangerous because you do things like this and you're like, oh, look how cute. Look how cute I am.
He's still an apex predator, guys. I don't know if you guys saw his teeth while he was chewing on that stick, but very dangerous. He's gorgeous and he's perfect and he's silly and he's amazing, but he's still an apex predator. They can carry prey 14 times the size of them up into a tree. They are dangerous.
I love you, sir. I love you. We got our belly, didn't we? We got that belly. We got that belly. really do appreciate any and all donations. This will be my last live of 2021, and then I'll go back in and I will total all of the donations that came in through my Facebook Lives, all the gracious contributors out there that share and tag and interact in the comments and donate and help us find new people that donate. Just can't thank you guys enough. It's been a really great year for the cats. This is year number 2 of us being completely closed down to the public. So every penny and every share counts. Should we go say hi to Cyrus just real quick and that's where we end? Since we're all the way over here. The tail is the other thing that gives everything away. The tail of yours is what gives it all away. It's where all the thinking comes from. Okay. Oh, Kelly, I love that New Year's resolution to donate something on every single cat's birthday. That's just really amazing. I love when everybody, you know, kind of encourages and helps each other get a little inspired on how they can help the cats. Even if it's just a couple dollars, you know, that's just a really great goal to have, and the cats really appreciate it. Like I said, January though, half our cats celebrate a birthday. We have 44 cats and 22 of them have birthdays as January 1st of whatever respective year we think they were born in. All right, buddy. You're our big finale. Oh, hi, Chaos. Hi, Bob. You guys talking? What are you guys talking about? What were you guys talking about? You don't want to tell me? Is it secrets? Is it secrets? It is secrets, okay. Oh my, this is Cyrus Caracal and Chaos Caracal. You guys hanging out together? I mean, that's very sweet, and then you guys can't bite each other, which is good. No fighting. No fighting. Lucky boy. You guys telling secrets back here. So silly. Or are you guys making your New Year's resolutions? When Mark and I first moved here almost 7 years ago, that was always the way we did it. We go to the same place and have dinner in downtown St. Pete on New Year's Eve. And then New Year's Day, we would go sit on a beach and we would look at the previous year's goal list or resolutions. And then we would make our new list. I don't know, I think last year got jacked up on that. I can't remember why. Might have to try it again this year. All right, buddy. He's been really into these palmettos lately. Is something live in there that's very interesting? I guess so. Well, once again, thank you to everybody who donated today. Thank you to everybody who has watched all the lives from 2021. And I really look forward to even more in 2022. It's so nice to see so many new people and, you know, all the new people. Actually, that'd be interesting to see. If you're still watching and 2021 is the year that you found Big Cat Rescue, let us know in the comments. That is very exciting. We've got quite a few people that have been with us for, you know, a couple years, 5 years, 10 years. Right? So special. Hi, lady. I don't want to leave you out. I don't want to leave out that pretty girl. Rum, rum, rum. Look at that pretty girl. You making your grumbles? Those ear flicks. Alright guys, well I'm wishing you all a very safe and happy New Year's Eve and an amazing New Year's Day. I will be seeing you guys a couple days into the new year, so I hope it all treats you guys well. Thank you so much. Yeah, so much. If that's not a face that describes the last 2 years, I don't know what is. Alright guys, thank you. Take care. I will see you again soon.